Okay, let's take and see. It does look like it's working. Alrighty. Well, I kind of feel like a derpist. And the reason being is because I did not actually realize I could live stream a video game. Okay, testing. Alright, wrong button. Um, but no, I did not realize I could live stream my screen because it did not give me that option before. But now I know. Also, I do believe my audio sounds better because I'm now closer to my microphone. I think that was actually an issue why it wasn't sounding that good. But welcome back to another episode. Well, this ain't an episode, this is actually a live. So welcome to a live of Sky Factory. And this is Bedrock Edition. Vatinage is how you say the name. Is the lovely cat that has made a lot of the stuff. Also, there is stuff like I believe this is from the mod More Chest. Give me 1 second here. I can double check. Yes, it is. It is the mod. It is the add-on More Chest. Um. So yes, and this I can't remember what this is called. I can check here though. Or trees. I don't know who makes some of these things. I do apologize for that. But yes, I am doing this live and in charge, in action, so to speak. And the main reason being is because I do feel like I got to talk about a couple of things. Um, First of all, let me adjust some settings. Okay, now, first of all, why do I hear myself? That's weird. Hello. Okay, that's weird. Need to back away from the microphone a little bit, but I noticed that I ain't really had no views recently, and I think part of that probably is because I'm fairly certain that some of y'all that do watch, hold on 1 second, some of y'all that do watch or did watch my videos in the past have grown accustomed and attuned to like tool videos and stuff like that and garage setups and what the best tools are to buy for for a good price that are still a good brand and stuff like that, and also chewing tobacco and dip related videos. um so what I am going to say is I do actually still plan on making videos like that. That is not disappeared completely from my channel at all. That is still very so much a thing. And let me see something here. And I have not completely moved away from that at all. It's just simply I don't have money like that. Um so with that being said, I can't just straight up and go ham nuts and just do whatever and just make videos on whatever, it unfortunately does not work that way. That is not reality. That's not life. Um, However, that being said, I do plan on when I get more money to do so. I do plan on uh, making some videos like I used to. Um, and what I mean by that is making some videos still about tools and so on and so forth. But what I'm probably going to do is uh what's the word I'm looking for? Make a different channel for that specifically. I don't know why this is not giving me diamonds. That's weird. But yeah, so that's just kind of what that is and how that is. Uh Actually, let's do the coal. Um because I do still actually enjoy making videos like that. It's just right now this is what I can do. Um cuz I don't even have a computer right now either. Uh, I do plan on in the future, I am going to be getting a computer, and then I'll be able to do at least a little bit more when it comes to Minecraft related content. Uh, but not right now. Okay, so in case y'all are wondering why I have the chickens laid out in my inventory like this, apparently there's some sort of weird bug that if you don't like if you have the chickens and they're stacking up, they don't work right. They will break and everything will be pain and suffering and misery. Um, so I have to kind of put in my inventory in a specific way to be able to make that not happen. Uh, so yeah, with that being said though, hang in there with me, y'all. I really do want people to watch my videos. I really do want people to enjoy my videos and my live streams and so on and so forth. And hopefully now, since I can go live, maybe they'll get some traffic in to make people be like, hey, maybe this guy ain't so bad. I normally don't do live streams, but with that being said, now that I know I can, uh, this is gonna be where I do most of the grindy bits, and y'all are just going to have to deal with even like now you have uh a little watermark going on. So I do apologize, but we kind of have to do what we have to do. Uh so what I'm going to do from now on is anytime I want to do grindy bits, I will do a live. Anytime I want to do non-grindy bits and just kind of get some work done, I am going to do uh that didn't work. Why did it not work? I'm going to actually start editing my videos with what's it called? Ken Master. Because I can use that on my tablet and it will allow me to edit up videos, and it doesn't leave too big of a watermark. I believe it's like a little watermark over in a corner or something. Uh So that is what that is. But now that I know I can go live and actually show off my whole screen when I go live, I plan on, don't hold me to it, but I plan on wanting to go live at least like once a week if I can. So now, since we do have y'all live with me and nobody's here, because also it is like 11 o'clock at night, but I couldn't sleep, so I got up and decided to just. I was just originally going to do a live with just this of my face, but then I found out that I actually could go live on my screen. By the way, if you see that name down the bottom, Mobizen live, Mobison, or however you say it, they're excellent for doing screen captures. Like they are the best of the best, in my opinion, and the best I have found for doing screen capture on a handheld device or a tablet. Uh, I honestly have not found anybody better. On a computer, I always go with OBS. But this is not a computer. This is a tablet. Sorry, y'all. I was focusing and trying to pay attention. It just really does not like to take and drop any diamonds from that. I've noticed. It's just like, nah, dog. Um, but yeah, I really do hope y'all enjoy this though. Like, I enjoy it. I hope y'all enjoy it. Um, but now I kind of talk about some of the weird stuff, I guess you could say. Um, and what I mean by that is I do want to talk about some of my stuff I use. Oh yeah, I need glass for that. Some of my stuff I use for recording videos. As you can clearly see, my microphone. This is not the like great of a microphone. Well, I mean, it's wonderful for what it is. It's just a simple little El Cheapo condenser microphone. Oh, it says it's condenser, but I don't think it actually is condenser. Microphone from Walmart.com. Um, it does wonderful. The audio on it is phenomenal for what it is. It's definitely better than just the tablet audio that you probably will hear in some of my old videos. Um, the speakers I use are crap. I paid $20 for them, and they suck. That's the only way I can take and describe it is they suck. Um, so that is what that is. I can't really do anything about that. It's just it's life. Um, but the microphone works really good. I don't really have too much negative to say about it. Speaking of which, hold on one second, y'all. I want to see if you can hear my in-game audio because earlier today it was broken. Doesn't sound like you can. Also, there's some weird background interference. Why? I don't understand. Uh, Justin stuff doesn't seem to do nothing. That doesn't seem to do nothing either. Okay, I don't know. I apologize for that. I did not realize there was a weird audio feedback type thing. No matter what I do, I can't fix it. Also, it doesn't sound like there is any in-game audio. Yeah, none of my dials do anything, it seems like. Hmm. But I do know I can do this if I wanted to. Yeah, it seems like you can just only really hear the weird background noise when I'm not talking. So as long as I talk, we're fine. Just hang in there with me because I don't have a computer. So there's only so much I can do when it comes to audio. But back to one of the things I was talking about, which was uh about the fact that of doing nicotine videos and so on and so forth. I wonder if there's somewhere better for my camera to sit. Because no matter what, there's going to be a watermark. And I don't think it's going to be much beneficial to try to hide it behind my face. I only need one more chicken. Because, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, never mind. It only seems like I can go to 12, not 16. Okay, well, keep that. Get rid of that. Um, I will also take and tell y'all that I do plan on acting adding uh Botania to this because there is a Botania add-on that I can use on here. Um, and it's gonna really add more difficulty to this because I know nothing about Botania. But the reason why I'm going to do it for anybody who goes, oh no, he's adding stuff again. Everybody, run! Call your mamas. Um, even Vatanich says that it's a suggested add-on that you can add to this pack to, add certain things and do certain things. So everybody just calm down. But no need to run and scream into the night. It's okay. Um, I'm actually quite enjoying this. I don't know if y'all are, but I know I am. I missed being able to go live. Uh, like it's really nice. Oh, I can turn on and off my webcam while I'm live. Cool. Also, I don't know how long of a video I'm going to do. Could be an hour It could be an hour stream, or it might be a little bit longer, just for the simple fact that I do actually quite like this, and also simply the fact of we're doing a live stream. I kind of want to do a little bit longer videos. Like if I'm doing a live stream, I wow, that's messed up. I kind of want to do hour or 2 hours or 3 hours long videos. I don't want to do just simple little quick in and out, done and over with lives. And also as long as this doesn't use up storage on my device, I mean, I would love to sit here and do like maybe 2 hour long live streams, or around Christmas time do uh specialty like 12-hour live streams or whatever. Oh man. Oh, you go off the island too. Um, and that's just because I personally, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I know there's folks out there that do. So because there's folks out there that actually do celebrate Christmas, I am more than willing to sacrifice a little bit of my time, so to speak, for y'all. I don't mind. Um, Also, just in case maybe anybody's seen my one video and we got off on the wrong foot about thinking I don't care about my audience, all because what I said, I am not the best at speaking to people and explaining what I mean by something when I say something. I was not meaning nothing rude or nasty or hurtful by taking saying that I don't care if people watch my videos. All I was simply taking trying to say is I like it if you watch my videos. I appreciate you watching my videos. But at the end of the day, I can't sit here, and I hope that y'all can actually understand, because I would hope y'all would be the same. I can't sit here and rotate my whole life and what I do around every single buddy else in the world. That just doesn't seem like a fun way to live. Um, so yeah, I do apologize if I rub anybody wrong by that, but I will always make videos for me, and I do hope y'all enjoy them. And I love when y'all enjoy my videos and actually get into them and enjoy what you're watching. And I do love that. Like, that is very much so something I do love and enjoy, is if my audience is enjoying themselves as well, and wanting to watch what I put out there and what I do. So hopefully, if there is any bad blood there, I hope I explained myself a little bit better on what I meant by that comment, so there's no hurt feelings or misunderstandings. Because that's the last thing I want to do, is have people think that I'm just this self-centered, egotistical maniac that doesn't care about his audience, because that's far from the truth. Uh, I forgot I had chickens in there. The next one should be tier 10. And then that should get me some gold chickens. And goodbye to those chickens. I don't have a trash can mod, so Yeetus over the edge. It is the best thing I can possibly do. So let's see. What do I want to do now? Really can't do too much except for wait on all of this. Uh, this is some of the grindy stuff that I like to leave off stream. You know what I can do? Because it's not going to share too much personal information or nothing. I can sign out real quick, add Britannia, and then go back in because I will take and tell y'all that if you get a kick out of people struggling, you're going to get a kick out of it because I really, really suck at Britannia. Like, I couldn't even figure it out on Java. And that's saying something because Java is my go to, it's my jam. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my phone so when my phone doesn't die, because that's how I actually keep an eye on my live and stuff is through my phone. Because if I had a computer, I would do it with my tablet, but I don't. So my phone is pretty much taking that place. Come on. How's it going? I see there, Dakota. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, I truly do apologize. Can you join what? Not on this world. Maybe another time. Only because I do this for my job and I don't just want anybody that I don't know anything about joining my world unless I get to know them first. because I've always been the type of person that I don't, especially when it comes to doing this for work, I don't just let anybody who's anybody join unless I know that our two personalities will vibe and mingle and mash nicely for video. But I do appreciate you being nice enough to ask and not just helping yourself to taking trying to join me. I do appreciate that. So thank you so much for that. By the way, anybody who's watching, please do remember that be kind and courteous. Don't just try to jump on or join somebody's world. Always ask for permission for one and for two. If you're ever watching my videos in the future or any of my lives, no, you cannot join my world. I apologize. That may sound a little bit mean. I'm not meaning to be mean about it. Just simply, unless I know you, like if you want to join one of my other worlds that I don't do videos on, and if we do mash and mingle fine, and I feel that would be fine for content for YouTube, then I have no issues with you joining me uh for me doing a live on a video or whatever. Just throwing that out there for anybody who might be wondering or curious. So I do apologize. I'm not being an asshole about it or nothing. I gotta look out for myself when it comes to what I do for work. Okay, so now I added Britannia. How do I make this? Red petal. I believe I need some fertilizer. Okay, and it is exactly how I thought it is. It's just any old dye with bone meal. But I don't have no bone meal. So, um, hmm, what to do, what to do, what to do. I can get some sand. And sand will get me some bone meal, probably. I do believe sand gets bone meal. Oh, but with that being said, though, y'all, I do encourage y'all that if you ever do want to join my world, I will be starting up a realms here in the near future. Um, that will be open to so many people that would like to join that watches my videos, and that won't be a server that you have to vibe with me on to take and do it. Just all you'll have to do is when I do announce that there's a open public realm for certain people, for I think it's like 10 people can join. All you have to do is write a comment in one of my videos, or if I'm live, write a comment in my live when I do that live, and take and say, "Hey, my name is such and such. I would like to take and join." And preferably, I would like it if you do videos as well. But if you don't, understandable. I just want to know who wants to join so I can kind of have an idea in my head. And the first like 10 people, because I do believe that's how many people can join on a realms, is 10. The first 10 people will be the people I choose to actually join in on my realm and to have fun. Any amount of people after that, I'm sorry. I won't be able to do nothing because the realm only holds so many people. I knew it. Now I just need grass. um, and that's a whole different story. No, wait a minute. Never mind. It's not a whole different story. I can make grass blocks. Hmm. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Uh, I don't know why that's acting weird. Now let me actually separate it out. That's beyond weird. Uh, well, got a grass block. But yeah, most definitely, y'all. If anybody is watching this during or after the live that wants to join a realm with me, please keep an eye out for when I actually do go live and announce my grand opening, so to speak, of a public um realm. Because I really, really am going to do that one day. Also, that weird noise I heard before is gone, so maybe it was because I put my headphones too close to my speakers. And it looks like my phone is charging. But I will be right back, y'all. I gotta go check on something. So don't go nowhere. BRB. Alrighty, y'all. I am back. Sorry about that. Um, Tinker's inventory. What did I click on? I think that's something to do with Botania. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's invisible either, but it is. Let's see. Well, at least I didn't need nothing special to get that. Now, if I go over here, grab some cobblestone. Oops. Can I make the pedestal with this? It is called a pedestal, right? Nope, nope, no, it's not. Not called a pedestal. I don't know what it's called. What is it called and where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it is a it's a pestle. Okay. I was close with the words. And if I'm not mistaken, how this mod works from what I've ascertained from my very little testing. Uh, I got to get white petals, and then white petals. Um, See, this is the problem. It does that. I don't know why it does that, but it does. I got plenty of chickens. I'm going to just let it ramp up and collect as many chickens as I can. Same thing here because this is giving me 10, 10, 10s. I am going to, however, go boop, boop. And now I can't put that back. Okay, well, that's producing 10, 10, 10s. So we'll just leave that alone. And when it accumulates as many chickens as it can hold, then we will go from there. Uh, I really don't know how long I'm going to make this live for. I think I'm going to kind of settle in, so to speak, and do a little bit of a long one. Um, Also, it doesn't look like anybody's here right now. So I apologize if I made you run away, Dakota. But I just got to be very careful, man. And quite frankly, anybody out there that's watching, you should be able to understand where I'm coming from. I'm protecting myself. That's never a reason to get upset with a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer or anybody that does any of this type of stuff. We got to watch ourselves and we got to make a living. Um, and I don't make much of a living off of this as is. So I really don't want to jeopardize myself at all by just letting random people join that I don't even know for a video, or I mean for on a world that I'm doing a video on. I'm sorry, I know I keep going back and forth, I keep going back and talking about this, but it's just it's a little upsetting. It really is that it's one of those things that, it's upsetting for multiple reasons. The main reason is I would love to have people join my world, and would love to take and just do random videos of randoms, but I can't. And trust me, y'all, it upsets me too and hurts me a little bit that I can't do that. Uh, Bone meal. Let's go see what flowers I can get while that's doing its thing. I got a red one. I got a black one, blue one. Okay, that's a white one. So if I'm not mistaken, though, I know on Java this is a thing. Can I do it here as well? No. But what if I get another white flower and I bone meal that? Does that work? I only got so much more bone meal that they can try this out with. Now, what would happen if I hit this with regular bone meal? Okay, that's gotta get lowered a little bit. My eyeballs. I was going cross-eyed there. No. So I guess it's just a random RNG chance. I do know though, now as soon as I get a bucket of water, I should be able to make the very first thing. Come on. Okay, this is. Where did that go? There we go. That was a little tedious, but it's fine. And now I should be able to plant that and then put wood around it, and that will give me living wood. And then with living wood, I can start doing other things. I need to make a chest to put over there, though, so I can start putting all this into a chest. Yeah, there we go. Because I got a lot of mystical, not mystical agriculture. I got a lot of botania flowers going on here. There we go. Yeah, we'll put. Oh no, I can't really do anything until these chickens are done. And I can't really do much with the chickens until I get more seeds. Hmm. Well, oh my arm. Let's do a little reading though. Okay, so that's that. Um, mystical flowers. Should this take and tell me something? I hope. Around the world, you can use a floral fertilizer to create a wide variety of mystical flowers. They come in a total of 16 different colors. These flowers can be harvested from mystical petals, which are used to craft magical tools and plants. Okay, so not like Java. You cannot plant the petals. Got it. I do know though that this should take and tell me. Oh, not there apparently. But there is somewhere, some way that tells me different things of like what I need to put together to make uh different flowers and so on and so forth. There we go. There's the words I'm looking for. Sucks I can't move that. But now, for those of you who might know nothing about Botania, like me as of an hour ago, what you do, that'll be eight, 8 logs. Sorry, y'all, I had to count and think of how many it would be. So you take your 8 logs because you need to get living wood. I know for some of y'all that know all about Botania more than I do, this is just par for the course, and y'all are like, well, I already know all this. But you just learned it like that, and eventually it will turn to living wood. And you can also do the same thing with stone. It's very nice. And eventually, when this is full of dirt, that'll be really nice too. Which I don't know how big of a area I'm going to make, but I do know I want it to be pretty mundo charged. Because I want to make sure that I have plenty enough room to do anything and everything with Botania stuff that I can do. So I just want to make sure I have enough space for that. Might as well start messing with some Botania because trust me, everything else is just going to be a waiting game of resources. And holy shit, tacky mushrooms. That is a lot of ancient debris. I mean, netherite scrap. Okay. Um, let's just. I don't think we're going to need you for a while. You did good, bud. You did good. But that's too much. Now, it, the regular wood has turned into living wood. Give me a second, I will go harvest it. Because also, I do know that you use said living wood in certain recipes, including how to actually make said portal, the Elfheim portal, I think is what it's called. It's a portal to Elf that you can't actually go through, but you do use the mana pools to do things. Ta-da! Can I use these to make more mystical fertilizer? I think the answer to my question would be no. Living twig. Oh, and the living twig is what I need to make that. And then for this, I just need glowstone dust, which I have, because those are very important blocks for the portal to the portal to Elfheim. I think is what it's called again. I don't remember. I barely know the basis, basics of Britannia. I have gone farther on bedrock than I have ever gotten a job of for Britannia. So let that just be a little hint and let that sink in for a second of how little I know about it. I need a lot of wood because again, I still don't know exactly what exactly I'm going to do, like how big of an area I'm going to make. Because I could make another 9x9, but I don't know. Because also, I do need to make sure I have room for the portal, for mana pools, and for any flowers that I use to actually get me mana for said mana pools. Because I can't even open, well, I can't activate the portal without uh let me see something. I know that, no. Shit. But yeah, you need. Oh, wow. That's going up quick. But you do need to actually have mana and all that other stuff. And certain flowers can produce mana. Like there's these one torch flower thingies that if you feed them burnable items like coal, right, fuel items, it will actually produce mana. And so that's nice. By the way, in case y'all are wondering what I'm aiming towards, I am aiming towards the same thing I was thinking said. I think it was in the last video I actually uploaded today of the ultimate crafting table. This guy. Which I pretty much have got the netherite ingots. So the only thing that's holding me up on that is diamonds. Because I need diamond blocks. And the one thing that sucks about this pack is diamond blocks don't turn back into diamonds. What I might do with this size, I might actually bring the dirt all the way out to here, kind of bump this out a little bit, and do the same thing on the other side. I think that's what I might do, just to make sure I have plenty of room for anything Britannia related. Sorry if I go quiet, y'all. It's because I'm focused in and yeah. Oh, let's I can tell y'all though, I do actually like this board.
Awesome!
Yeah. This board is actually pretty cool. It gives me a lot of versatility on different things, like being able to adjust audio and so on and so forth. So let me be a big person in taking telling you that you don't have to spend an arm, a leg, and two kidneys to be able to do YouTube. So many people think that you have to spend a whole bunch of money and get all this big fancy dancy stuff to do YouTube. You don't. Don't let nobody lie to you like that and fool you. I think I need a core as well. So let me. I'm gonna make another crafting table nearby where I'm gonna be working. I think that might be smart. I wonder something. What is this? Oh, it will allow y'all to see the chat. Okay. Does it just stay there permanently? Because I don't like that. Okay, it does stay there permanently unless I turn it off. That kind of sucks. I would have so preferred it been like one of those things that like it shows up and then disappears. But okay. Alrighty. And now I said it was a chord, didn't I? Elven core that requires a terra steel nugget. How do I get terra steel? Probably in the book. Mana pool recipes. I'm looking for terra steel. Mm, I'm not seeing anything that says terra steel. So is it not in that? Is it something else? No, that's all ruins. Uh, I'm not seeing it. Is it in here maybe? 'Cause I know there has to be a way to do terra steel. Terra steel ingots. One mana diamond, one mana pearl, one mana steel ingot. Okay. So I terra plate recipe. Let's see if this is something fancy. Terra steel is a complex of useful mystical alloy infused with ridiculous amounts of mana. Synthesizing it proves to be no small task for starters. Its creation requires a Terra terrorist trial agglomerate plate placed over a checkerboard pattern of lapis lazuli blocks and living rock. This block, when then, needs to be provided with mana, with sparks being the most efficient mode of transfer. Huh? So I don't understand. This is my life with Botania. I don't understand. So plate. Let's call it something plate. Well, I can definitely tell y'all one thing. We ain't getting that anytime soon. Look at all that. And see, that's what sucks is I can't convert it back. I almost flipped out for a second because I forgot that I'm live. I I'm so used to not like yeah. No, dang it. Well, that sucks. Because there's no way I'm going to easily be able to do that. There's just not. I do know I'm very close to being able to take and do that, though. What do I need for a cow? An egg and gold. I can actually do that fairly easily. Put those away. And then it's one, two, three, and four. And then one egg. And now I can at least make one cow. We'll put the cow over here for right now. Just until I get another area set up. Hi, cow. I don't remember what I need you for now. Does anybody remember what I needed a cow for? It was for something. No idea. I can't remember. I really cannot remember. I don't think I'm going to need over what these can create for that. So I think that should be good because it should be pumping out um, ender pearls fairly nicely. And now with two different things producing diamonds, I should be able to get diamonds fairly soon. Or like enough diamonds to be able to do what I need to do. That is. Let's see. Well, I can now end up making an emerald chicken if I want to. And then that means I'll start getting emeralds. And that'll be nice. He has yet to poop out any ender pearls. I mean, also, there's not that many in there, so. I don't think that should be too surprising. Oh, there we go. Oh, 10 ender pearls. Yep, no, we don't need no more. Stop. I think I'm just going to leave this alone because if I go messing with that too much, I'm going to end up screw myself. And I really don't know how much longer I'm going to be live for. I don't know. Could be another 30 minutes. Could be an hour. I ain't really decided yet because I'm not tired yet. Holy poop making machine. Spark. Okay, so spark doesn't take too much. and then potash and bone meal, which is not too difficult because I believe potash is just quite simply okay. That was weird. It's either coal smelted down again or it's charcoal. I forgot. I gotta just wait and see if it works. I don't think it's going to though. Yeah, okay. So no. It's charcoal smelted down again. And then this can get converted into diamonds. Because I want that table. I know I know some of y'all might think that this is a stupid waste of materials. In some ways you might be right. But I really want the ultimate crafting table because it will help me in the long run. Because I'm trying to get the ultimate crafting table so wait I can get the table, the what's it called? A chemist table or whatever. It's pretty much gonna allow me to duplicate certain items. Potash. And now I can send that through. And that should give me some bone meal. And then with that, bone. And now I should be close to being able to make this. No more bone meal came through. But I have some bone meal there. Okay, well, let's see what my quest book says about all this that I just did. And then I am going to end the live. Oh, because I am actually getting tired now. Wasn't tired before, but I'm getting tired now. Give it a second to load. Craft the fertilizer block using 9 fertilizers. You'll need these to make blank seeds and upgrade to the next tier. Okay, first things first. Yep, that. It sucks I can't reconvert that, but let's see. Um, Craft enhanced fertilizer using 9 fertilizer blocks. Welcome to tier 2 of your farming journey. Okay. Apply fertilizer to tilled soil to create fertilized farmland. Unlike regular farmland, okay. I think I can do that right now. Right, yeah. It didn't think tell me that I can grow normal crops on it though. That would have been good information to know. Seed recycler. Oh, okay. How do I make mythical fertilized seeds? That require enriched. Okay, fertilized. So fertilized seeds, and then that would be used to do certain other things. I can make bone blocks, clay. So this is a tier-based thing. Enriched requires that, which requires that. Fertilized is the easiest because all it requires is the low tier. And I'm assuming that's how I get certain stuff. Stone, wither, wood, warden, random. So I'm assuming that could just drop any random old thing. Did my poop maker drop any more poop? He did. And now I got 3. And he dropped some more. That dude's just a pooping machine. Wow. Ender pearls for days, boys. I'm glad I held out. Because now might actually have enough to be able to finish this off real quick. So let's hang in there, actually. And then that. And that. And then that. And this is what I'm aiming towards, which is going to require another star, which I'm probably going to get offline. Um, Let me see something though, real quick. I know I keep saying that I'm going to get off of here, and I don't, but that's because I want to see something. So 14, you know, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 by 5. So it's like 25 per, I think. Let me take a see. If my math is correct. And that only gives me 1 per. So, yes, it is 25. That's a lot. Come on, load. I don't even remember what area it was in. Okay. At least it doesn't ask for none of the singularities. The pinnacle of head protection, gods themselves are jealous of your cranium defense. A blade that makes the Ender Dragon reconsider its life choices. This is the weapon to end all weapons. Armor so powerful it makes Netherite cry. You are now officially unstoppable. leg armor that transcends mortal comprehension. Never skip leg day again, ever. Footwear forged in fires of absolute perfection. Walking has never been this powerful. Making perfection achieved. Mountains tremble at your approach. Bedrock negotiates. Trees don't even try to resist anymore. They just accept their fate willingly. The most powerful farming tool in existence. Crops grow just to impress you now. Excavation transcended. Dirt and gravel bow before you. You are the master of earth itself. Okay. Give it a second. 14. Not bad. Not bad for a day's work. Worth of work. Bone meal is the only thing I don't have. Okay. But alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go to bed. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified of all my future uploads and every time I go live. And this has been your boy Dix Outlaw, and I am